we're drinking, and no, I don't beat around the bush, and it's unfortunate because it's people in real life, people know me as like the blunt guy. So people always just expect it's kind of like online. People always expect me to be the one to like be the rude guy to like tell the other person to stop being a weirdo, which I do in real life too. And it always makes me come off as a huge fucking asshole, right? And it's like everyone, it makes the whole group happy when I do that, but it makes the one guy singled out. So let me explain. No, I don't do that. No, I don't tell the waiter that they fucked up. Um, you never shit on the waiting staff. You show gratitude. That's different. That's not what I'm talking about. I treat the waiting staff with the utmost fucking respect. But so anyway, we're the four of us are eating at that fucking Boston Pizza, right? And I don't even know how it came up, but we're like what's each other's life goals, right? And we're taking our turns talking about our life. It's like the classic 1 a.m. We're all drunk eating pizza. What are our life goals, right? It was we had a blast. That was such a fun night. Christ almighty, it was so fun. Such good gals to hang out with too. Yes, yeah, watch waiting. That's why you don't fuck with the waiting staff. And then so anyway, we're talking about our life goals, and then it gets around to the guy, right? And I'm like, so what's your life goal, right? He's like, my life goal is to just not kill myself. I fucking bursted out laughing. I was fucking crying. So dude, I love suicide and dark humor. I do when it's like I thought he was being so fucking funny because like, it came out of nowhere. He's like, we're all talking about like our hopes and dreams and everything of like what we want to accomplish in the next 5 years. And then this motherfucker is like, yeah, my only goal is to just not kill myself. So I'm like, I'm fucking crying. I'm like, that was the great. I'm like, fucking bravo, dude. Way to just like throw that in there. And then like 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes, and he like keeps talking about it. So it wasn't a joke. And I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, this guy's like serious. And then he starts talking about like all the meds that he's on, and he shouldn't be combining it with alcohol. And then I'm like, oh no, now I see where this is going. Yeah, the vibe killer. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. And then he's like, Ivan, do you ever feel anxiety? I'm like, yeah, once in a while. He's like, for me, it's all the time. I can't leave my house without feel. I'm like, okay, this is the Debbie Downer. So anyway, the girl beside me gets up to go have a smoke. She gets the fuck out of there, right? The two girls were just completely silent. I'm like, all right, I guess it's on me then, right? No, so what happened was I tried to be so nice about it, dude. I was like, I pulled out the what's the goal card. So I was like, hey, what's the goal in telling me that you have so much anxiety? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, is the goal to make me try to understand where you're coming from? He's like, I'm not too sure about that. And then I'm like, well, maybe you should think about what the goal is and how you're making other people feel before you talk, right? And then he's like, well, you basically just told me not to talk about it. I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I said, but I tried to be really nice about it. And then I think the guy is autistic, so he took that as like very offensive, or he took it. He wants to feel heard. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But I'm like, bro, we have two gorgeous women with us. Shut the fuck up. Like, this is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, this, like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, oh my God, dude. Like, what are you doing? So he wants to be heard, right? So I'm like, yeah, bro, like, this is not the time and place. So he just like shut down for the next like 2 hours. He just didn't say a single word the whole time. Didn't know how to respond. Couldn't feel like he was himself. I'm like, so now I'm like, now if I ever see that guy again, I'm like, I never want to talk to you ever again. Now here's the biggest sad thing about that whole situation is he doesn't deserve, how do I word it? He doesn't deserve to be treated that way based on how he was born, right? And now he's going to be even more socially isolated because of the way he was born when the guy really needs help. But it's not my fucking problem. That's what I'm trying to like. That's what I'm trying to like. So when somebody's autistic in the fucking comments, it's not my problem. But I understand that they're just unfortunate humans. So the thing is, this was the biggest. Yeah, he just kind of sat there and didn't say anything. And then I dropped him off first after, and then here's the crazy thing, and this is what no, he does go to counseling. I asked him that too. I'm like, bro, do you see anybody? He's like, yeah, I see all the therapists. They're all fucking useless. I'm like, sharing your trauma with us isn't gonna help either, right? So anyway, the biggest mind fuck I'm gonna take a piss at, but this is the biggest mind fuck of it all. If he was a cute girl, I would have put up with it. That's the thing. If it was a cute girl doing the exact same thing, I would have put in the effort to help her. Because I get a reward. I have the potential of sex by being nice and supporting it. But because it's a man, he hasn't. No, I know I know it's a funny. I'm not trying to be funny with that. I'm trying to like. No. It's not about fixing. No. It's not about fixing. It's about men have nowhere to go. Cause men that have like issues have nowhere to fucking go. Because other men aren't gonna, the guys that are like normal don't have time to fucking help them. If they seek help from therapists and counselors, they're fucking useless. I would say maybe online coaches might be better for that, but then you don't know who's a fucking grifter or and who's not, right? It's like where does he go? Cause think so. Ow, fuck! I'm getting a Charlie horse. Ow. Why is my calf spazzing up? So think about it from a time cost analysis perspective. If I spent 2 months, let's say, trying to help that guy, which I don't think you can because it's genetic, they were born that way. But anyway, let's say I spend 2 months helping that guy. What's like the actual best case scenario or the best outcome that I would get from that? Like a friend that I don't need. He's not going to pay me. That's what I'm saying. So there's actually very little value in helping other men that need help as a man. That's kind of the fucked up conundrum about the whole whole like router thing and all these fucking idiots it's like it's not my job to help them for being weird. You know what I'm saying? Unless they fucking pay me money, because it's not my, I don't care. So on the one hand, I can feel empathy and sympathy for this guy because he was born a certain way, but but you can feel empathy towards a person and also understand that it's not your fucking problem. Like starving African children. Everyone feels bad about that. Nobody does shit about it. Do you know what I'm saying? But so I just wish that perspective came across the internet more, where if you're a fucking weirdo and I have to ban you, it's not personal. I feel empathy for you, but you're not my problem. Get the fuck out of here, kind of thing, right? I want to, and then when we dropped that guy off, the vibes came back for the other girls. So I had to remove the fucking weirdo from the equation so that the rest of us could have fun. The internet is not, the Discord is not any different. The online, the chats on YouTube, the chats on Twitch, none of it's different. In the Discord, people are literally paying me to remove the weirdos so that the rest of us can have fun. It's like, dude, let me tell you, in like 5 or 10 years from now, there's gonna be like huge business models that are just that. Like IRL communities, dude, people will pay a lot of fucking money for that. So maybe I'll do that in like 5 years. Not AI wouldn't be able to pick it up, maybe, but it would be like, maybe I will start a board games community. And in order to join the board games community, I have to talk to you first and I have to filter you first. And then what happens there is anyone that actually makes it into the board game community knows that they've been filtered by me. They know they can be comfortable going somewhere and not get like attacked by a fucking weirdo, not have to deal with somebody's trauma, not have to fucking deal with somebody's depression or anxiety. That's gonna be a business model. I'm monetizing it right now. Like when we started the Discord, yeah, that could be kind of similar. Yeah, sorority type thing, a frat house. Though they have like negative connotations though of like hazing and stuff. You don't need to do any of that fucking dumb shit. But it's like when we started the Discord, it was about like hardware and like modding stuff. And then as I had to ban every fucking weirdo out of there, it just turned into this like anti-weirdo community. That's all it is now. It's just an anti-weirdo community. That's all it is. And then but so the sad thing is, where do those guys go? Where are they supposed to go? Where do they get help? How do they improve themselves? And who's going to listen to them and their issues? Ruminate on that for a second. I'm gonna take a quick piss. I thought that was kind of a sad story, and I was talking to one of the girls afterwards the next day, and I was like, man, I feel so bad because this guy just wanted someone to listen to him for more than 5 seconds, and he just wanted someone to. He wanted to feel like someone gave a shit about his existence. And unfortunately, that ain't fucking me, which is so fucking sad. But I don't know what to do about that, man. I don't know what to do about it. I don't have as a 40-year-old man, I don't have the time to like be counseling other 40-year-old men unless they fucking pay me. Like, I don't know what to do about that shit. And then both chicks were like, thank God you had a talk with him. They're like, thank God you were the bad guy, Jufus. It's like, yeah, thanks, bitches. It's like, Thanks for just like God, you can tell because they both kind of like do the shifty eye thing, like, you know, but like we're come on, come on, Jufus. Deal with the problem. Deal with the issue here, being the other weirdo. Deal with it, because women don't want to be the bad guy, right? They'll sit there and listen to him for a fucking hour. Yeah, man, it's rough. It's rough. The world is fucking cruel to men who are weird. Cruel, dude. I think that's why the hardware space attracts so many of them, because it's like the one place where they're like, I don't know, but man, the world is fucking cruel. I admittedly participate in the cruelty, not because I want to, but because I don't know what else to do. It's not my problem, right? At the end of the day, though, if you're a man, nobody cares. Nobody fucking... That's the lesson for this stream. If you're a guy and you have problems, nobody fucking cares. And you just kind of get used to it.